Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, be sure to turn off the gas to your range. In this video, we'll show you how to install the LP Conversion Kit in the GE range. It's going to be a very easy repair. It should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a socket wrench with a 9/32 head and extension, a 1/4-inch nut driver, Phillips screwdriver, flat blade screwdriver, 5/8 and 1/2-inch open-ended wrenches, and some masking tape. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new LP Conversion Kit. This LP Conversion Kit is used for converting your gas range from natural gas to liquefied gas. The kit consists of 4 LP orifice spuds that replaces the 4 existing NP orifices. Each of them is mounted on top of one of the gas supply tubes for the burners. The orifice spud controls the amount of gas entering the burner. In other words, the maximum burner heat output. Because LP gas has greater pressure than NP gas, the replacement orifices have smaller size holes in them. To convert the NP range to LP, we need to remove burners and replace the orifice spuds. We're going to start with taking off the burner grates. Then we're going to move the burners and the burner caps. Do the same thing on the opposite side. And now, after we remove the grates and the burners, we can see the spud right there in the middle of the opening. So using the 9/32 ratchet, we're going to remove the orifice spuds. They're all the same size, so for this ratchet. But before that, I'll show you a little trick. I'm going to use the masking tape and peel off a little piece and then tear it off. And we're going to make a little ball out of it. And we're going to place it inside the head. Then we're going to install it over the old orifice spud, and we're going to unscrew it, turning it counterclockwise. And then we're going to remove that orifice spud. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of the orifice spuds. Here are the old natural gas orifice spuds that we took out from the range. Next to the new one, that LP gas orifice spuds. If you don't have these parts, you can get them from AppliancePartsPros.com. And I'm going to put the new orifice spud in there in our head. Make sure it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to install it into the on the top of the gas supply line. And I'm going to use this 9/32 head and the wrench. We're going to tighten it. Don't go too far when tightening it. When it stops turning, that's where you should stop. Right there. Then we're going to do the same thing on the rest of the burners. Now we can install back the burners and the burner caps. We can do it together, or you can do it separately. And the last thing would be putting grates in. And now let's get to the oven portion of this job. Open the door partially, grab it on the sides, and lift it off the hinges. Be careful, don't break the glass. Remove the oven racks by pulling it out and lifting and taking it away. Pull out, lift, and take away. Using a 1/4-inch nut driver, we're going to remove that 2 screws, 1 on each corner, that holds the oven bottom. 1 and 2. And then we're going to lift up the oven bottom. Right now I'm going to wear the gloves, and I'm going to stick your fingers in that cutouts. They're pretty sharp, so be careful. And lift the rear end of the oven bottom up, and then pull the front end from under the lip. And then we can remove the oven bottom. Pull out the broiler pan for about 6 to 10 inches. So now I'm going to use the 1/4-inch nut driver and take this screw out. And then we're going to remove this protective shield. Lift up the right side and slide it out of that hole on the bottom. The next step would be removal of this burner. It's held in place by 3 1/4-inch screws. One is right here. We're going to start with that. So now we're going to take out these 2 screws at the back. I'm going to use a 1/4-inch nut driver. I'm going to pull out the wires here, so I have some space. And then I'm going to lift the burner off. And I'm going to put it down carefully. All right. All right, now we're going to take out that 1/4-inch screw. And we're going to remove this cover. And using the flathead screwdriver, we're going to take off these connectors. So now we can pull the plug through the opening. And I'm going to push down on these tabs and disconnect the plug. And we're going to remove the burner and the igniter assembly out of the way. All right, so we're going to remove this cap. And using a 5/8 wrench, we're going to unscrew that cap from the pressure regulator. Be careful, there's a spring inside, don't lose it. Alright, so pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm going to take this off, that cap, and we're going to turn it over and place the cap on this side. So this pin goes inside the pressure regulator opening. Now we're going to put it in and tighten it. So the pin goes in the center of the spring, and we're going to screw it in. This will increase the pressure on the membrane in the pressure regulator. And then we're going to use the 5/8 wrench to tighten it. Do not over tighten, you don't have to. As long as it goes in, you turn it, and when it stops, you stop also. That's it. And then we're going to install that plastic cap on. Now using the 1/2-inch
wrench, we're gonna adjust this bell orifice spud that goes on the safety gas valve. We're gonna turn it one full turn clockwise, tightening it. Okay, that's about it. So now we need to adjust the air shutter on the burner for LP gas. That screw should be loosened up a little bit. That's Phillips. And then we're going to move that shutter. That sign LP should be against the screw. And now we can tighten that back. If you have a separate broiler, you will have to do the same procedure adjusting the air shutter and the bell orifice. All right, we're going to install now that burner. So bring in the burner and put it down. So now we're going to connect the plug, match the shapes. See that D shape? So it's going to go in only one way. Push it in, flex, then we're going to pull it through the hole. Be careful, don't let these two wires follow the plug. You're going to have more fun fishing them out. Alright, so the plug is in. And at this point we can attach the wires. It doesn't matter which one goes where. And feed the wire back in there. And we can put in the cover and secure it with the core-inch screw. We can install the burner, match this opening over the orifice valve, gas valve orifice, put it on, and then we're going to secure the burner with the 3 quarter-inch screws. One goes in front and 2 at the back. So now we can install that protective shield. We're going to slide this tab into the cutout and the floor, match the holes on the right, and we're going to put the quarter-inch screw in there to secure that shield to the bottom. Be careful, do not break the igniter. Okay, now we can push the drawer back in. Right, now I'm going to install the oven bottom. I'm going to insert the front end under the lip here, push it in, and lower down the rear end. And then we're going to secure it with the 2 quarter-inch screws. Alright, so I'm going to use the quarter-inch nut driver, and we're going to put those 2 screws back in. Okay, now we're going to install the oven racks. Place it on the rail and push it in. Place it on the rail and push it in. Right now we can install the door back on the hinges. Slide it on and let it go. And open it all the way and then close it. Slowly, make sure it's on properly. Plug the wrench in, turn the gas on, and no more excuses, you've got to cook now. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.